So here we are, making a new hardcore world. And the first thing I noticed is, I clearly don't know how to spell hardcore. I didn't fix it when I first made this world. But here we go. Once we spawned in a desert, which at first isn't really the best place to spawn in, although it will become way, way useful later when we get villagers. We found an oasis here, although I don't know if we'll need it, but could be useful. I'm gonna grab the sugarcane though, because I know I'll need that for later on. Heading this way and praying that there is, oh, well, there's my answer. Praying that there wouldn't be a desert. And as you can see, I was clearly very excited to finally be able to get some wood. Although, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really like acacias, so I went straight for the oak wood instead. Looking back at this probably wasn't my smartest move, but hey, it really doesn't matter. Bonk. Now we make the crafting table, and I was debating on making sticks when recording this, although I didn't because I remembered I had some in my inventory. And so I made a pickaxe. And what was I doing here? I don't know, because this was not very smart. Got some cobblestone, and the first thing I did was go ahead and make some tools. The tools I made at first were a pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe, which are going to be very useful. These pigs are not going to live very much longer. There's one, there's two, and I'm going to grab the brown mushroom as well. Here, I'm going to get more wood because I'm gonna need it for later on, and yeah. Also killing these cows because I'm gonna need more food. Look at that, I'm actually mining acacia wood even though I said I didn't like it. And then you already know I'm gonna use it for the only thing it's good for. Making this food that I'm grabbing right now into cooked food. If you didn't figure out what I meant by that, I meant that I'm going to be using the acacia wood here as a fuel source, but first I'm turning it into planks. Grabbing even more food because why not? There's always room for more food. Grabbed my food here, it's going to take a while to all smelt, but it will be worth it. Boom, boom, and now it's turning to night. I should probably see if I can get a bed, or dig a big hole and live in there. Luckily, there was some sheep living nearby. Keyword here being they were living nearby. Now, they are here for me to rest my head. Exploring even more over here, you know that I'm gonna also be killing these animals every time I see them. Although, if you're looking at my axe durability, it's not gonna last too much longer with the amount I'm killing. Shouldn't have said anything. And so I went to make a new axe, and I did this. Very smart. Definitely how you craft an axe. Took me a bit to realize that I was finally out of the acacia biome when I got here. Mined some of the trees here because I'm gonna need the oak wood, and then saw these cows. Planned on killing them, although decided against it after that first swing because I might need them later. Now it's time to make a house, and as you can probably tell by my mouse movements, it's going to be right here. And first we gotta do some landscaping because it's not really the best terrain. Now I've got my crafting table here, and heck it, we might as well place our furnace. Although I haven't made the floor yet, so that's something I should probably make right now. Now you can see why I needed all of that wood. I only had 4 planks in my inventory at the time, but now I've got 52. Probably won't even be enough, as you can see, because I still have to build my walls. Patching up some more of the stuff over here with some of the dirt that I ended up getting Just gonna make it better in the future. And right here, I'm finishing up the walls and building the pillars now. Right here, it's time to build the roof with the remaining wood we've got. And if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at building roofs. Here I ran out of oak planks and I was very annoyed since I only needed 2 more, but I did need a mine shaft anyway, so I just started digging out my floor for it. Now I am making a mine shaft because I'm gonna need materials like coal. Now it's time to change the positioning of things in my house. Started off by placing a crafting table in one side, furnaces on the other side, but I need more furnaces. This will probably help me a lot in the future now that I have more furnaces. If I'm being honest, can't remember why I'm mining trees down right now, although it will probably end up being very useful. Went back home and the first thing I did was go ahead and grab some of this cooked food. It's gonna be very nice to actually be able to eat some food. Although, now I think you know what time it is to make my home feel complete. Yes, that's right, it's time for a chest. The door will come later. Now that I got the chest, I placed it right beside my bed and just started dumping my stuff in there. Looked outside and as you can tell, it's time for bed, so that's what I did. Woke up and finally am crafting the doors that I need, as you can see here, and now we have a door in the house. Time for some mining because at the moment I'm still naked without any armor, and it would be nice to have armor. Finally found some coal here, which was very nice, and I grabbed all of it. After I mined it all, I found this little part to a water cave. Didn't think too much of it, and so I just continued mining instead, which then made my pickaxe, well, break, because it didn't have a lot of durability left. I don't really know what to say here. I'm just going straight back up. Since I'm up here, it's time to make a new pickaxe, although instead of making a new pickaxe, I decided to make some walls. I think you know what we're doing next, and it's gonna involve my property to become bigger. First, I'm gonna place some torches so mobs don't spawn though. Yep, even more digging. We need some flat terrain, although this dirt is being used to make my terrain over here flatter. I'll need to get rid of that mountain sometime soon anyways. And here's the last dirt for now. Now I'm placing the walls. There will be a fence gate in the middle. That way I can leave my first little perimeter, or you could also call it my property, I don't know. Yes, even more digging for this wall, and my shovel broke though. Halfway finished with the wall at this part, although now we are going to finish it. I had a good amount of walls and it was enough to finish it without having to go and craft more, so that's very nice. Now it's time to place torches though so mobs don't spawn. This wall may not be very big, but it will be worth it. I'm not very good at doing torches, although it really didn't take too long to get the right placements. My area is very small. Looking at this clip, I'm realizing I clearly don't know the right combo for a fence gate. So that's sad. Boop. Something you might have noticed is that there isn't very much volume from Minecraft here. Well, my answer to that is just, the volume wasn't working, and so I just didn't get to use it. At this point, I still don't really have any armor, and that's kinda sad, so it's time to go mine for some materials. So, yeah, cue the mining trip. a little bit more digging here and I found the water cave again, so I decided I might as well explore it, although I probably need doors. Here are 2 of the doors, although I don't think that's gonna be enough, so I decided I was gonna craft some more just in case. Saving the coordinates because I'm very bad at remembering coordinates. Although I'm noticing in this clip, I typed the middle coordinate wrong. Doesn't matter, but just something worth mentioning. Here I went down a little bit and placed this door to get air, and then I turned around and was very lucky to see that I found some diamonds. Instantly got working on making a crafting table and a furnace so that I could grab these items. Now it is time to grab those diamonds, so I first broke that door so I can bring it over here, because I will need it later. Made the iron pickaxe, and then mined this diamond. Although, how many diamonds will there be? Put your guesses below. Will it be 1? Will it be 2? 3? 3? Well, you would be wrong to think 3. 4? 5? No, but 6 diamonds. I was very lucky to get 6 diamonds on my first vein. And the first thing I made was a pickaxe and a sword. I'll figure out what to do with the other diamond later on. Over here, you might not believe this, but I went a little bit deeper and found more diamonds. This is very lucky. I was very happy to be water caving now. So I grabbed this one, and this vein had 2 diamonds. Okay, I'm not gonna edit this part out. You can see I left there and went a little bit further and found even more diamonds. How lucky is that? This clip here, I'm just grabbing some redstone because I might need it later on. Who knows? I do really like doing redstone builds, so this will come in useful. Would you look at that, I got even luckier and found another vein of diamonds. I am just very lucky to be water caving at this point on. Grabbing iron here because I also might need this later on. Very thankful I did. the surface to use these diamonds. And the things I made here were a chest plate, and I also was debating here between a helmet or boots. I couldn't decide, and I decided since I had enough iron, I would make the boots. Looking at this, I wish I made the helmet instead. Although, too late now. As you saw there, some of the iron was used to make a bucket, which I then grabbed that iron, or maybe I didn't really see, and then went to get an infinite water source inside my perimeter. This way, I can start using it. And you see the sugarcane in my inventory? Yeah, we're gonna make a sugarcane farm next. Although, as you saw there, I ran out of walls fairly quickly, and so I went to go make more, and now here we go, making the sugarcane farm. Although where we're making it, it's pretty bumpy, so we had to mine out a little bit of a hill area, and then use the walls to do this. Don't look on the other side, I didn't have enough walls. But here's the sugarcane farm, and we just need to, well, make the sugarcane farm, of course. Although, I need to go get some water, though. Also, as you saw a little bit over there, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, my shovel broke. So I ended up breaking these all with my fist, and grabbed the dirt because I'm going to need it. And now, we're making the water. There it is, complete. Just don't look on the other side again. And now, we just need it to grow. Making the area here even more and open. It's not very flat over here, and there we go. What am I doing in this clip? I have no idea. I would answer if I could. Although then, after that, I was going to sleep. And then end the episode. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you sometime soon. Goodbye.